Hello everyone, I guess today I'm going to make a tutorial on how to use Stylebot, which is another browser add-on which can work side by side with Stylish, somewhat on its own, but I prefer porting stuff to Stylish using it. So you can, Stylebot is only for Google Chrome at this time. I don't know if it's going to go to any other browser, so that's as far as I know about that. So for Firefox users, you're just gonna have to stick with Stylish or Grease Monkey. I think can also do something similar. Okay, Stylebot right here, as you can see on the side, is it's on your screen. You can fiddle with stuff like as you can see. There's little. You can see what's it? A green rectangle or a green outline of the elements. That different elements on the screen. So I can pick one, like, let's see, what should I pick? Let's grab this, the PM button for private messaging. Okay, I didn't click it with the left button. I right-clicked it just in case. I have a tendency, for some things, if you left-click, it'll actually go to it. Like, you'll click the link instead. So if you right-click links, it'll select it and just do like a context menu rather than moving to the screen. So as you can see, it's stuck there now. It's not little green triangles not moving around. So if you look right up here, you can see, like I explained in the Stylish video, you have the A element, and then you have the class send a message. So that's the specific thing for every single PM button on this page. It doesn't have a little rectangle over all of them, but that's the selector for them all. You can pretty much check that by right-clicking, clicking select element, and you can go through it, kind of like what I'm doing right now. See right here, send a message, A. So go back up, right-click this one, send message, A, and see it's class. So you can either go manually go to Stylish and type that in, or you can use Stylebot to go ahead and tweak it. See? So like right here, you can have different settings. You can change the, see, let me make this more visible again. You can change the font. Yeah, you can change the font. I think it only works for the button, yeah. Change the font, you can change the font size. Let's see, 1. That's really tiny lettering there. 80. That's big lettering. So you can adjust it to pretty much whatever you want. If you get big size, it also changes, how much room. Like you can still click the button; it stretches the button out, so it's still interactive. It's not. There's no like tiny little interactive spot with you still seeing a big gigantic button. See, so like right here, I can't click that. Now if I do that, see, I'm affecting the button right there. All kinds of stuff you can do. So this is the text settings. You don't have to know any code to be able to use this. Really, some of the simple stuff. You can do stuff like this. That's text. Okay, you can, like what was in the Stylish video. Here's color for text colors. So you can affect text. Here's background color for controlling the background, which these are CSS buttons. So you can just control them like that. So as you can see, it's affecting the button up above. Okay, you can also make a border around it if you want to do that. Let's see, border size 5 with the color black. Yeah, it's not a very stylish button, but if you fiddle with stuff, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can hide the buttons if you don't care to have PM buttons there. Um, let's see. You can also change the height and width. So like if I want this to be a 200 by 200 button, I can do that. Also, you can change it if you want it as pixels or percentage, or I'm not sure what EM stands for, point, or I guess that's point. You can also change the margins of stuff, which that usually like pushes the things around. Like, say if you put one side positive, one side negative, usually you move the thing over, which comes in handy when you're actually trying to move stuff. Not sure why it doesn't work the reverse right here. Should have. Okay. Now, not everything always works out just quite what you think. Padding is kind of similar to height and width, but I think it only like affects one direction. So like, see that it made it come down rather than height. If I put 30 height, it does come down there. If I put padding on the top, see it goes up rather than down. Or I can make it go left. So padding extends the border of the element. Margins moves the border, or moves the entire thing in a certain direction, or in some cases moves everything in a certain direction. Like if I see, if I click this right here, everything is moving. However, if I come and go negative 300, only the buttons moved way up here rather than the entire thing. So that's why it's good to always put 1 and then a negative on the other side, unless you're trying to move the entire thing. So that's generally what all Stylebot can do right there. Very basic. Okay, this is, like I said, it is the basics right there. So what you can do is you can come to more advanced stuff and just like type in stuff for the selected. For whatever this is, you can just like type in the code and it'll work it. Or what I like to do is that typically if there's something that I want to try to do that Stylebot can't do normally using the buttons, then I'll go to Edit CSS right here, and you have all the code right here, all of it. So like here's the changing of the the font. So right there, that's not really needed. Guess that didn't. That's weird. It must have affected all the font. I didn't realize it. Must have something to do with it being A or something. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I removed the friendship button if that's what if you noticed that. So that was already there. Okay, this right here is what it was working on right there. So I can manually type in what I want to happen here. Let's see. I think it's glitch. Sometimes it glitches on you. So let's go with, yeah, I'm using the same stuff as I did last time. Purple. Okay. So, okay, there we go. I had to save it. Sometimes it's a little glitchy. Sometimes it's not full real time. As you can see, you can also type purple or blue here. You can also use the RGBA code. Like if I wanted to, make it black, I could say RGBA. RGB. Thingy of the opacity one. There we go. See, so like button, purple. Look at this one. Okay. Now, if you want to do something like make something transparent, it's a lot more difficult to do because there's like so many elements, especially on DTR. There's so many elements that are underneath that are visible that you have to make transparent to make the whole thing transparent. But you can add RGBA and then add an extra number, or yeah, letter, number. So I have 0.1. So it's got 0.1 transparency. Let's go 0.5, 6, 8. Well, you can't really see it very well. But that's probably because it's black. So like if I put 25 here, 25 here. I'm not looking at the screen as I'm typing. Okay, 50. Okay, I'm making it red. By adding, see, like this is like red, blue. Right here is red, blue, and green, I think. And then when you add the A right here, fourth one is the opacity level. So you can change that between 1 to 0. So like right now it's 0.9 transparency or opacity for the background color. You can also type in just straight up transparent. If you just want to make it that shortcut and don't even have to worry about making it black and transparent, but it's completely transparent, completely see-through. So, pretty cool feature. I don't know if you can use it for here though. Oh, yeah, you can. So there's transparent lettering right there. Okay, so, but all of that is fully. Oh yeah, and if you have no code that's not affecting it, like if you erase everything here, then your element disappears here. So, you can just do something right here, come back and see border style solid. So then I can just come over here and type in color green. I'm not sure why it's not doing real time. It used to do it. Must be a little buggy today. Sometimes it happens. Let's see. But it could be something to do with the CSS of the button, so that might be affecting it. In any case, that's generally the basics right there for Stylebot. Now, to use this with Stylish, all you typically do is just copy all the code that you make here, or whatever you're wanting to use, go over to your Stylish style that you're working on, just paste it in and try saving it. If something doesn't seem to work, or really what you probably should do anyway, is just add in the important tags. But yeah, add in important to everything for compatibility reasons, and also because my typing is off again. Just because it just works better. It overrides the current CSS code that's on the site. So where was I? There we go. So I can delete this here, save, and right down here I can enable this. Oh, oops, there we go. Okay, refreshing the page. That's right, important. Yep, should be correct. Well, Not sure why it's not working there. Well, let's see. Could be that for this right here, there's already CSS, like the colors themselves. Yeah, see, like right here, it already has the important stuff on it. That's why I was having a problem with the real-time changes. So in this case, having it just in stylish might actually be better. You can just leave it in there, and it'll automatically affect it. If you want to do that. But stylish in this case, I don't know that it can actually affect it or not, because these important tags right here already have the override to the code, so you can't override what's already being overridden. See, so in that case, the buttons might not be as easily colorable. But other things on a lot of the stuff on the slide is colorable. Also, another thing that's possible is to do image replacement. I'll probably go into this later on in another tutorial, but there's my default chat mod rank image or staff role image right there. I don't really like Peridot green as much. That's what that reminds me of. It's oddly enough, it's my birthstone, but I don't really care for it. No offense to Crazy Potato who made it. I think he did an okay job, but I just tweaked it just slightly. Where was it again? Oh, scroll down. Okay, there we go. Just tweaked it just a little bit to give it a nice little shine and a blue color instead. I think that looks a little bit nicer. So that's possible by, I guess I'll show you real quick. Edit. All you have to do is really simple, is give whatever that you're, let's see, where am I? This is a template for a future idea. Okay, here's my code right here. All I have to do is just find your specific user ID and your praise role and reference praise role. Then just give it a height of 0, width of 0. Then you just put the padding of the current image all the way to the right or left or somewhere way off screen. Then I think you keep like padding top generally like the same level as the new image. And then you just add in a background with a URL or URL to an image that fits the same size as the previous image, or what can fit that spot, whatever you're trying to put there. Then tell it to no repeat. That way you don't have it tiled. And if you want it in some cases fixed on a screen, you can just put in fixed, and it'll just stay on your screen as you scroll up and down. It'll just like stay there. So that's pretty much the basics right there for stylish, and a little bit extra for the URL or image replacement. That works in stylish, and it also works when it comes to Stylebot. You can just the only thing is that you cannot do it using the basics. You have to go to the edit CSS or advanced, and then type in the code specifically for the image replacement. That's the only thing you have to do. That's different, I guess. Or it's the advanced part. Stylebot is for beginners, and you can do a lot with it. There are some things that it can't do, like I can't really think of one of the things on the site specifically right now, but you can like click certain things and it won't get the right thing. Actually, good example that would be right here on the main chat here on DTR, on the main forum webpage. All you have to do is just I tried changing the images for the names, or right here actually might be better. See, like mine's orange because I'm staff. I'm chat mod. I have power over the chat. So if I try changing my color to purple, it changes all of them. See, so that's something Stylebot can't do, is automatically figure out that, hey, I want to change mine specifically. So the only way that you can figure out if that's possible is by first inspecting the element and then trying to find in what separates moderators from the non-moderators, which are regular users. So you can see like right here, there's a class here specifically for moderators. So all I'd have to do is use that and then that would probably just change mine. So if I came right here and put in ul dot whatever that is for moderators, see that specifically selects this box here, and then color. Ooh, well, see, that didn't do anything. So that, you automatically think, okay, well, that wasn't correct. So if you look more specifically, you can see that it's more down here. See, there's the actual name right there. It's under the li element and then a. So I can't quite remember what ul stands for, but li is like lists. So to do something like this, where it's ranked down and there's no class here for this element, then all you have to do is come out here, and okay, we have the ul right here, right there. So that corresponds right here. The next one is li, so you can type in li, and if you was trying to be a lot more specific, you could type in the ID right here for that or something, or no, this class right here, and that would specify that, especially if there's more LIs down below that were different. But in this case, we don't need that because there's just one. So li right here, we got that. So then there's an a element, which is the one we're looking for. So then we type in a. So li space, or this right here, space li, then a. Okay. So now, if you notice the boxes around this area right here, all the way to now is just adjust that, and voila, we're only adjusting my color, not really just my color, but any moderator. If there was someone else here who's a moderator on the chat, like, I don't know, anyone, like Red or something like that, then it would affect all their names rather than just mine. I could be more specific if I used this chat ID right here. Then it would only change mine if I wanted that. So that's another pretty cool feature. But see, Stylebot cannot do that on its own. So that's one thing I've noticed about it. But a lot of things it can do. So for those who don't really know code or want to learn it, this is probably a good place to start. So thank you for paying attention to this tutorial video. This is my second one, which if you've already seen the other one, the silent one, then that was my first.